Hey Internet, Eric here. Welcome to the first episode or video of Sharks and Schlock 2024 on my channel. I already did a live stream discussing what that is, but the gist of it is myself and Patrick from Have Cheetah Will View, every Wednesday this month, we will be doing discussing either a shark movie or a schlock movie on our respective channels. The last couple years, I did a Shark Week on my channel. I discussed shark movies. Last year, I discussed shitty Shark Week, nothing but bad shark movies. And Patrick has a love for shark movies. Take a shot every time I say that. And he had been convincing me, hey, you got to do it again. You got to do it this year. And I said I don't want to. But he put me on the spot. And he said, Eric, I'll watch movies with you. I said, okay, we've decided that every Wednesday this month, I will watch and discuss a shark film of his choosing, and he will watch a schlocky movie of my choosing to discuss and upload on his channel every Wednesday. So there will be a playlist of both of our respective videos on my channel and his as well. Like I said, Have Cheetah Will View. Well, the first movie I'm going to discuss from Patrick is going to be 2011's Swamp Shark. Now, if you're new to my channel, welcome. I discuss plot, spoilers, specific scenes, what have you. The basic plot of this is Kristy Swanson is a waitress at a bar by the bayou, and it is the big weekend of their Gator Fest, I guess you would say. People come to come see the gators, stuff like that, spend money at the bar. Bar makes a lot of money. Well, unbeknownst to them, Sheriff Robert Davi of Goonies and Die Hard fame, he's not only the sheriff, he's also part of an underground exotic animal trafficking ring. And at the very beginning of the film, he is trafficking a new breed of shark. Something goes awry. That shark ends up landing into the swamp. It eats all the gators, and it's going to attack the people of the town. So it's up to Kristy Swanson and D.B. Sweeney and a bunch of other people to save the day. Okay. First off, let's get into it. It is a sci-fi original movie, kind of like, Sharknado or any movie where we would grab a celebrity from long ago, put them in a movie with someone else who's very, very random, and have them fight some type of monstrous creature. I went into all these movies blind, didn't know what to expect from this one. I didn't mind it. I kind of had a good time. Surprise, surprise. I don't know if that's because last year nothing but Mark Polonia bullshit. But anyways, Kristy Swanson, she's pretty good with what she has to do here. She's got great chemistry with D.B. Sweeney, the actress who plays her sister, the actor who plays her brother, and even with Robert Davi, you can tell they fucking hate each other, and I like that. D.B. Sweeney, he's pretty cool, he's pretty smooth. You find out that he's working undercover for the Department of Agriculture and Animals or some bullshit. He's trying to find out, what's going on with this underground smuggling ring. He's really good. I like him. Who else is there? Robert Davi. He's there just to be a creep, be an asshole. He's just fine. Now we're going to get to the people that I don't know. My favorite character in this film is probably the guy who plays Kristy Swanson's brother. He's a former, I guess you'd say football player, because they bring that up because he got a bum knee, who is now living life, because he got a bum knee, he can't play anymore. He's living life as kind of like a crocodile hunter type local celebrity. He's really fun. He's menacing when he needs to be menacing, like he can kick ass and beat some people up when he needs to, but he can also turn into this fun southern Louisiana hick. You know what I mean? When he's on what are those called? The things where you're cutting through the swamp with the big fan in the back, he's yelling yeehaw and stuff like that. He's a lot of fun. I liked him a lot. The girl who plays Kristy Swanson's sister, she's fine. She's there to look pretty and show off her cleavage, and then also try to stop the asshole teens that she's stuck with, telling them to get off the water and such. So she's okay. The kid who is fawning after her, excuse me, the busboy, he's fine. He's the one that says, hey, this is where the shark's going. We can do this, we can do that. He's fine. Any other characters? Wade Boggs is in this. I'm not a baseball guy. Don't watch baseball. Never did. I only really know who Wade Boggs is from WWE, WWF, because he was best friends with Mr. Perfect Kurt Hennig and that whole incident. He's a deputy. he should stick to baseball, but he's not awful. The only characters I didn't really like was the boyfriend of Kristy Swanson, who is just, he's jealous. He thinks DB Sweeney's kind of moving in on on his girl, and DB kind of is, but Kristy is not happy with him. He's just kind of an asshole. And then you have the lead guy who is like throwing the party that her sister goes and hangs out with. He's just a piece of shit. So overall, the cast is fun. Let's see here. The gore for a Sci-Fi Channel original movie, you get what you get. There's some blood splats. But it's CGI. You have body parts. We found a bit off arm. We have a torso with no head, but you can tell it's kind of rubber. It is what it is. Like, sometimes you have to go in with the mind frame of what you're going to watch. You know what I mean? If it's a made-for-TV movie, you have to go in knowing that's going to be a made-for-TV budget. So it's fine for what it is. The shark itself is hit and miss. And I'll say this. There are times when you can just fucking tell it's CG and it looks garbage. Like when the scene where one of the cops during Gator Fest, because they're looking around to make sure there's no gators around. They know that there might be a shark. So they're walking around like trying to see if the people are protected, staying out of the water. You got this one guy perving on this couple. They're making out. And he's walking down the boardwalk or whatever. Looking in his binoculars, checking out the chick getting topless, and the shark out of nowhere comes up, eats him. CGI, awful. Some good blood splatter, but the CGI on that shark is awful. When they defeat the shark and they're kind of dragging it along the coast, awful. But there are some times when it does look like when the shark is biting someone that they might have made a practical effect. So either they upped the CGI and made it look good, or they made a pretty decent practical effect on this shark. Shark doesn't look normal. It's got some type of tough exoskeleton. So it looks kind of like a wet trash bag, but when it's practical, it doesn't look bad. I guess you would say the flow of this movie, no pun intended, there's no lag. It's an hour and 90 minutes, and 1 second, please. Did I just say an hour and 90 minutes? Hour and 30 minutes. No lag. Boom, 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 boom. Likable characters. It flows really well, no pun intended, with the river stuff. I like that. Some of the action is really good. I really like a lot of the final sequence when they're trying to figure out how to destroy this shark. They realize that its skin is so thick, bullets aren't going to hurt it. So they're going the whole Jaws route. They're going to blow it up with fucking explosions. That doesn't really work. So what I love is, never seen it before, they hook it up somehow, if I remember, to, I don't know if it's a harpoon or what, but they're dragging it across the ground during the Gator Fest, and like I said, that thing that the hovercraft with the big fan on the back, and they slice it up. It gets pulled into there. It's CGI, but it's really cool. So the blood fly on the kid, the one who's after the waitress, he gets covered in blood. It's a lot of fun. Fun final sequence. I really like that. It's nice seeing a lot of the kills are kind of off screen. You have the typical, they go underwater and you see the red stuff, the red stuff for blood, and it kind of looks really bad and fake. I think it's because it's mixed with like the swamp water. But overall, I'm not gonna lie. So far, Sharks and Schlock 2024, starting off with Swamp Shark, was not a bad thing. Now, like I said, it could have been because the last few fucking shark movies I watched were Polonia movies, and Mark Polonia is probably the worst director I've ever seen anything from. He is garbage. This was, I wouldn't say it was a lot of fun, but this was perfect Saturday afternoon, maybe chill out with a beer and just veg out on the couch type of movie. I liked 90% of the characters I didn't like, I wasn't supposed to. It's always great to look and see Kristy Swanson. Robert Davi is an asshole. The CGI is, when we see the CGI, it's garbage. Like the very beginning too, when the shark is in this giant tank, it's encased on the back of this truck, and the tank falls off, kills a couple of guys. that CGI it's laughable, but it's made for sci-fi TV. You know, made for sci-fi channel. So you know what you're getting into, but it's still pretty lame. Some of the kills are lame. Oh, the scene where you had the stereotypical drunk guy walking walking the plank by all the boats. He drops. Of course, he's drunk. He knocks his whiskey bottle over. He's got to reach in for it. Falls in. Shark eats him. You have a lot of the tropes, but you're watching a shark movie. You're going to get them. Overall, not a waste of time. Like the character, especially like I said, the former football player brother. He was fun. D.B. Sweeney was cool. Yeah. Overall, if you like made for Sci-Fi Channel movies, if you like shark movies, you might like Swamp Shark. I had no problem with it overall. So that's it. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe. One more second. Sorry, I'm having sneezing fits. I think my body can't handle the fact that I'm praising the first shark movie Patrick sent my way. And trust me, I don't believe it either. Anyways, like and subscribe. Comment below. Tell me, have you seen this movie? Have you ever heard of this movie? Do you like shitty shark movies made for sci-fi TV shark movies? Am I full of shit and this movie's garbage and Patrick is crazy? You know what? Tell me below. Also, don't forget to go to Patrick's channel, Have Cheetah Will View, because I got a bunch of fucking garbage for him to watch as well. And this might be the beginning of future collaborations of this type with Patrick and I. Every single Wednesday this month in July on my channel, I'll be discussing shark movies that he sent to me, and he'll be discussing Schlock movies that I sent to him. And then at the end of the month, we're going to have a final live stream and discuss this. It's going to be a lot of fun. So with that, like, subscribe, all that shit. Already repeated it. Whew. Can't wait till next week. Kind of. Not really. Cheers.